most part, if I do a reaction video that's highlighting people's stupidity, it's usually reacting to people from overseas who've come to Australia and have really dumb ideas about Australia or do stupid things in Australia. But this one is purely Australian, or, probably 99% Australian. I don't know whether what we're looking at here is sheer stupidity, simple complacency, or utter negligence. So you probably guessed from looking at this image, if you are familiar with the area, that I'm talking about Cahills Crossing in the Northern Territory. I think it's in Kakadu. So this is a spot where there is a road that you can drive across, and at high tide the crocs come up to feed on barramundi because you get, it's a feast for them. The thing is, locals and tourists seem to think that, well, this is a good spot to catch barramundi also. And it seems like people don't seem too concerned when it comes to actually driving across this waterway when it's pretty much full on. So let's have a look at this video. So those rocks on the side are there to stop vehicles from ending up in the deeper water. They're there for the twits who decide to drive through when the water's really deep. But the thing I noticed so far was this croc, when he came into this barra, he came in, by the time he'd got it, there were also multiple crocs homing in on the same spot. This shows you that you just don't know how many of them are in the area, because a lot of those crocs were underwater until they obviously could sense the movement going on and thought, whoa, hang on, dinner's on, let's go. Now you just saw where that croc was going after that barramundi. Look where this twit is sitting to fish. There is no way whatsoever that that is a safe spot. Now you probably saw the sign where it says, deaths have occurred here, or a fatality has occurred here. There have been multiple fatalities there because of stupid twits like this. Check out the speed of the water there. There's no way whatsoever that I would feel comfortable driving my car across there when the water is running that fast. You actually only need, I think 30 centimetres of water before your car starts to float. Okay, I was absolutely blown away by this stupidity. Can you imagine doing this? You can see the water rushing through where the wheels and the rear arches are. You have this back vehicle that is being towed by the vehicle in the front. Presumably that means that they weren't actually, it wasn't running. They weren't driving it. Now, honestly, I would not feel safe relying on another vehicle to pull my vehicle through a waterway like this. If that front vehicle loses it and ends up in the river, you're going with him. You got pretty much zero chance of stopping yourself from going with him. It's just unbelievable. And yes, that is my dog snoring in the background. Honestly, you have this fairly light front wheel drive, and you can see the water was lifting the front end of that car. They're lucky to have made it through. So this was a rather short video, but let me know your thoughts. Would you be one of those people driving across that little causeway? Or would you, like me, prefer not to drive through whatsoever? And as for the people fishing for the barramundi, what would you be doing? I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, when I look at the colour of that water, I kind of think that, you know, when you're talking about a freshwater fish, it probably tastes like shit anyway. So, is it really worth the risk of getting attacked by a crocodile just to get a humongous barramundi? It is beyond reason to me. And, okay, these people who are standing just in the water, okay, maybe you wouldn't catch me anywhere near the water in a place like this. Maybe I'm just too southern. I mean, I have grown up in places where there are no crocodiles. I've never seen a crocodile in the wild. But I can tell you this, there's no way I would be driving across a place like that in my car knowing that were I to lose traction and get washed into the river, there's a good chance that I could get mauled by a crocodile. And fishing in a place like that? Nuh-uh, no thanks. So thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Please hit the like button, and if you're new, please subscribe.